Hello, 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 everyone. If you hear raindrops in the background pitter-pattering, just because it's raining right now, I have no better time to record this, so I'm doing this right now. So big things are happening in the world of Kamen Rider, finally, right? So anyone that's been following Kamen Rider long enough knows that it's been a bit of a struggle getting official things outside of Japan for Kamen Rider, again, in an official capacity. You know, there would be little things here and there, like little drip feeds of maybe a Blu-ray of a series, Kamen Rider 01, Kuga, Ryuki, and also, the original and Geats? I think that's all we really have gotten over the past like 10 years, probably more. And sometimes we'll get little hints of things coming, but something important just happened. So April 3rd or April 4th, second, one of them, one of them days was the 54th anniversary of Kamen Rider as a franchise, which is huge as it is, right? But also on that day, we got a tweet from an account called @KamenRiderEN saying the wait is over, official Kamen Rider global account is here. Hashtag Kamen Rider, hashtag Tokusatsu. And as you can see here, well, first of all, here's me. You did it. Nice, dude. But as you can see here, they used a photo of Ichigo. It has 18,000 likes. This is the official Kamen Rider global Twitter account. Something that has not ever happened before. Kamen Rider has only had official like Japanese accounts because of course they're only making things for the Japanese audience. And you know, we've said before that it's been a tough time getting anything outside of Japan, whether it be Bandai, Toei, TV Asahi, like we never really get anything intentional. Now we have an official account for Kamen Rider in the West, quote unquote, the West. It says, welcome to the official account of Kamen Rider, in all caps. So this is really big. This is really exciting. Again, we've never had anything like this before. They haven't really posted much. I also need to mention April 3rd is when they made this first tweet. Like the same day, I think it was later that afternoon, this account got suspended. And I still don't understand how or why. I remember a lot of people were talking about it. I think Kamen Rider even ended up like trending on Twitter just because it got suspended somehow. Some people said it could have been because they got so many followers in such a short period of time that Twitter might have thought it was a bot. I don't know what happened. They didn't post anything to get suspended, so I'm not entirely sure. They did come back. The Japanese account posted about Kamen Rider Global, and they came back online. They posted and they quoted saying, "And we're back. Thank you for all the support and helping to reactivate the official Kamen Rider Global account. Please stay tuned for all things Kamen Rider. In the meantime, we will now go investigate who was behind this." I don't know what this means and why they're saying it. It's really strange that the official account would say something like this. So maybe they got hacked. I don't know. They're making it seem like somebody did this, unless this is a joke and they're trying to be like, I saw people being like, "Oh, it's Shocker that did this," but this is a really weird statement to say. You could have just said like, "Oh, there was an error or something," but maybe there is actually something that was going on that caused this. But nevertheless, they did acknowledge it. And then at the time of this recording today, they posted this saying, "Hello X, are there any Kamen Rider fans or Tokusatsu enthusiasts out there? We'd love to know what kind of content you'd like to see. Let us know in the comments." And then they hashtag Rider and Tokusatsu. And they're using still like Ichigo and Nigo images. I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought maybe something more recent. Like I'm pretty sure they know that we know about Kamen Rider, so it's a little weird that they're using Ichigo and Nigo. They are the first, of course. I feel like it's different when you compare it to things like Power Rangers. The Power Rangers Mighty Morphin is usually the most recognizable piece of Power Rangers, but Ichigo and Nigo, I don't even think, would they count as the most recognizable riders? I don't know. Because they're not really used to the same extent as what Mighty Morphin is used as. So I don't know. But you can see people, myself included, are responding and saying, you know, we want things like Blu-ray sets and things like that. I'm not sure if they're talking about what content we want in terms of the franchise itself or just what they are going to be posting on social media. You know what I mean? But I did go ahead and say like we would love things like Blu-ray sets and stuff like that for shows that we haven't gotten, like Den-O, Decade, and O's. There isn't really much else in terms of news for this, but just the fact that they made an official Twitter account is very huge. In the past few days, it has 23,000 followers. Let me see who they're following actually. So they're following the official Japanese accounts, of course. So you got Heisei, Kamen Rider 20 official, you got Saber Toei, Kamen Rider Store. I saw people flipping out because apparently on the first couple days that this account was up, they followed like every Kamen Rider series Twitter. So they like Ghost and and XA and stuff like that, but they weren't following Saber for some reason, which was really weird. And I think they went and corrected it. Maybe people told them and they just corrected it that way. But you can see they're following all the Kamen Rider stores and series and all kinds of stuff. So very interesting. Again, not that much news in terms of this, but just the fact that this account exists at all are baby steps in a really good direction. It tags the Kamen Rider official store, or not store, but the official website right here for Japan. Really, really cool. I think it's really neat. As also, you can also see here, February 2025 is when this account was made. So they had to have been planning this at least since February, if not longer. Would have had to have been longer, I'd imagine, because, you know, just setting up the account took place in February. So this account's been around for a little bit and it just got renovated recently. It's so cool. It's really, really cool. Again, the last time we really got something big outside of like Blu-ray and just in terms of like announcements of something global expanding for Kamen Rider, from what I remember, is Team Rider. Team Kamen Rider, they're like a middleman service between Bandai Japan and us in America and like outside of Japan, right? They would do the toys and stuff like that, but Team Kamen Rider didn't really have much of a connection to the official Kamen Rider outside of just sending the toys over, from what I remember. I could be entirely wrong. I haven't heard from them recently either, so I don't know if they're defunct at this point or what. I love this. I love this a lot. We're finally getting something substantial in terms of Kamen Rider. I'm going to be looking forward to what they could post on Twitter, maybe announcing things this year. Again, this is the 54th year of Kamen Rider officially. A little weird to be expanding and making a big deal out of the 54th as opposed to the 55th, but I'm not complaining. I'm very excited to see what they could pull out for Kamen Rider. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what you're excited for, what you hope for, and yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say, because this is very interesting to me, and the fact that this exists at all, again, for the third time I'm gonna say it, is so cool. As always, thank you guys so much for boarding my rainbow line and joining me for this video, and I'll see you guys at the next stop. See ya!
Brandon, Helen, Sab44, Emilia, Alicia, Amanda, Austin Horton, Austin Jones, Chaco, Ian, Julia, Luke, Matt,